Welcome back to Archewood devlog number 11. It's been about 3 months since the last one, and quite a lot has changed, mainly around the fundamentals of the game. We're no longer going to be have like a little hub world with procedurally generated dungeons and kind of like party-based things. A lot of players don't really like that, mainly because it doesn't really feel like an MMO. A lot of players are in the dungeons, they don't really interact or see people, so for the past little bit, we've been working on switching Archewood over to open world. So we're gonna have this giant map. We're gonna try to, I guess, keep adding on. So I guess very similar to like World of Warcraft or Elder Scrolls Online, where they do DLCs. We're kind of gonna be doing the same thing, but it's not a DLC. We're essentially gonna do like zones. So every time we do like a level 20 zone, we unlock a new piece of the map or multiple pieces and just kind of keep going from there. There's not really like an end game goal or anything like that, but we do like to hit, for example, for Steam release, or I guess not really for Steam release, but more like a full release. We like to see level 100 zones, and then for that we can go like 120, 140, etc. That's pretty much it. So let me just log in. So you can see we're kind of changing the screen a little bit, just kind of making it a little more fresh. So one thing that I do want to point out a little bit, so we are going to have a lot of little towns. We're kind of going to take a lot of features from other games. So for example, right here, see the roof, we're kind of trying to do for example, there's gonna be a roof on all these buildings, and as soon as you go in it, the roof will disappear, and you can kind of look into it. Um, it's still currently in the works, as you can see on that one. But a lot of games that we've seen so far, especially for 2D pixel games, that I don't think any MMO in that genre has done, is we kind of have like a almost a polygon perfect. So a lot of games they use like tiles like 16 by 16 or 32 by 32. Um, and that's kind of the bounding blocks. There's no polygons. So over the past little bit, we figured out a way to actually have server-side movement pathing with polygons. So that means, like for example, like you can walk under this tree, but you're not really limited, right? So I can kind of like go all the way around the tree. Um, Another way to see that is like for example the water. You can kind of get like really close. There's like edges. The edges aren't necessarily squared off. You can get a lot closer to things. It just kind of makes the movement a lot more fluid. As you can see, like for example, games like Steinworld, for example, or Tibia, every time you move, you kind of go up a tile. Not really here. And very similar to every open world approach, every single spot is going to have like the mob spawners. So here we kind of got the placeholders. This is just showing us for when we're mapping and stuff like that. It just kind of shows where they spawn, so they're going to respawn just like every other game. But you can see how we can kind of get a lot more closer. We're kind of working on the underpath rendering right now. We kind of only have the top path. As you can see, I can go under the tree. That will be fixed before the update goes live. But it just allows us to do a lot more. It pretty much just lets us go closer to a lot more things. Another thing we did is we kind of did some of the AI. So I'll quickly show that real quick. So we kind of have more of like a sight thing. So as soon as he can seize you at random intervals, he'll start aggroing on you. As you can see, he's aggroing on me. But now we kind of have like a last known position. So if I quickly hide in here, or even around here, he can't see me, just like I can't shoot him through the wall. But he kind of walks to my last known seen location. So when I come back out here and he can see me again, he'll aggro on me again. And from there, so if I quickly hide behind here and he breaks the line of sight, he'll only walk to where he last seen me. So this is just a lot of improvements that we want to do for the AI and just kind of make it a lot more, just a lot more fluid. We have a lot of exciting things done. We've pretty much fixed all of the bugs that were reported 3 months ago, as long as fixed a lot of things as well. Some new things that we're kind of looking forward to kind of showcase. Is we're gonna have a bunch of respawn spots as well as PvP. We got a lot of cool PvP mainly guild, factional, PvP coming out, as well as the auction house and trading. So what you can pretty much expect on the next update is we're gonna have this whole area filled out. So they'll have all of the mining, the fishing spots, all of the zones that you can go ahead and go to for hunting. We're probably gonna just do level 10 for now, then just kind of open up more areas as we go. But we're kind of needing more players to kind of playtest that while we add new features. So we're kind of trying to get this one out there. That's pretty much it. We'll probably have another one hopefully in a few weeks, not 3 months, but that's pretty much it. We got a lot of big stuff coming, and this is just part of the new open world update.